Welcome to Session 6, Wikis, the ultimate tool for online collaboration. Now I'll let you read this to yourself and then talk to you in a minute. What Maria brings up in this comment is particularly poignant when we think about the content and resources covered in this course. Whenever we are introduced to new tools, we can expect a certain learning curve involved before we reach the level of competence and fluency that will allow us to integrate them comfortably in future lessons. So I don't want you to get too overwhelmed with all these resources. I want you to dabble in them all, and then focus on those that are the most practical for your setting. In this session, we'll broaden the scope of our perspective, and we'll take a look at socially collaborative tools, the benefits to the facilitator, and because no company has ever embraced and developed more social tools than Google, we'll spend most of this week on Google's collaborative tools, called Google Docs. Now, you may remember that I've used this presentation tool earlier called VoiceThread in the semester. I don't want to overwhelm you too much, and I didn't want to overwhelm you then, but now I'd like you to experience this social media tool. You don't have to delve too deeply in the website this week, but I would like you to visit our class syllabus and under Session 6, view the brief presentation on what a VoiceThread really is. So that's on our syllabus under Session 6. When you've finished that, feel free to begin commenting or experimenting with commenting within your own VoiceThread. Now, if you're still teaching with a paper and a pen and you haven't made the leap to the digital classroom because either you're reluctant or feel you are not tech savvy enough, Google Docs may be the answer. Google Docs makes it easier for teachers in today's digital classroom to create documents, share with other teachers or students, and have teachers or students comment or edit those documents in school or at home. In a moment, I'd like you to pause this presentation, then go to our class blog and look under Session 6 and view the Google Docs in Plain English video. It was made a few years ago, and Google has made even more products since then, but it gives you a good picture of the power of wikis, social media, and online collaborative tools. So again, go to our class blog under Session 6 and view the Google Docs in Plain English video. Come back here when you're finished. Pause this presentation now. Welcome back. Now, as I've mentioned in the past, it doesn't take much effort to take these classroom examples and then bring them into the boardroom. So take some time and read this ebook. It's about 33 pages, Google for Teachers. But most of the pages have illustrations and pictures, so you can give it a quick skim and jot down some comments to add to your comments under this week's session. If you're feeling bold, you can click on the comments now and write your comments under Session 6. So go to our class syllabus. Under Session 6, you'll find a link for Google for Teachers there. Pause this presentation and come back when you're finished. Welcome back. The best part of Google Docs is that it functions in real time, and there's never any need to edit, save, and email documents to people you're sharing with. Your document is maintained by Google in one place on the cloud, online, and users can edit and share immediately. The Google Docs drawing tool is also an excellent tool for digital projects, and students and teachers can use the chat feature to share ideas and feedback instantly. Now, Google Docs, many of them anyway, can be embedded onto your blog or your website. Now, because it's a Google product, school district servers don't always automatically block the Google Docs. There are some drawbacks, however. There's a fairly steep learning curve with Google Docs. Creating original documents is very easy, but practice is required to get very comfortable setting up the sharing and chat features, so be patient. Pause this presentation now, go back to the syllabus, and view the links for Google Docs and also the link for Google Apps. Come back when you're finished. Welcome back. Now I'd like you to skim the next reading from our class syllabus. It's on the syllabus itself. It's Google Teachers 2. Pay particular attention to the material on Google Bookmarks on pages 11 through 15. We'll be talking more about this when we discuss more of social bookmarking in further detail later this semester. Pause this now and go read that. The link is on the syllabus under session 6. Welcome back again. Online collaborative tools like Google Docs provide learners with an authentic audience and a sense of empowerment by giving people a voice and an opportunity to engage in dialogue and feedback. The Internet has evolved beyond the read-only web of its early days. It has now become the read, write, speak, listen web, a web which has the power to connect learners in safe, dynamic environments. This semester so far, I've exposed you to the rationale for collaborative online learning projects. We'll learn more about the tools available to support these projects, ideas for types of projects, and then project management and real-life examples of collaborative exchanges. But first, pause this and view Introducing a New Google Docs on our classroom blog under session 6. So go to our class blog under session 6. There'll be a video called Introducing a New Google Docs. This is a more up-to-date video on the newest additions to Google Docs. So when you're finished, come back to this presentation. Pause this now. Now I'd like you to play around a little bit. That's always the best part of this class, playing and experimenting. Spend some time experimenting with Google Docs. I want you to log into your account and click on the Google Apps button. It looks just like this. It's in the upper right-hand corner. Go through those links. Spend a few hours this week trying out all of Google Docs' social features. When you've had your fill, come back to the our classroom blog and share out your thoughts and comments under session 6. This ends our 6th session. We delved more deeply into the wiki and collaborative editing tools of Google Docs, experimented with them, and began to experiment with VoiceThread. Please post your thoughts, insights, comments, and ideas under session 6's entry on our class blog.